There's been a handful of stocks recently that have been seeing extraordinary moves to the upside, moves that we haven't seen in years. And one of the reasons being is what's known as a short squeeze. So these stocks that have heavy short interest have been seeing pressure and causing these stocks to go completely haywire. Now, GameStop has been the stock that has been played the last few days, but I have two plays that look to be the next GameStop, the next short squeeze, where we could see prices on equities double or even triple from prices where they are currently. So, my name is Joshua Belanger, and this is another episode of Follow the Money, and we're going to follow some money today. So let's take a look here at GameStop. GameStop, as I had mentioned, is a stock that has been in play. A move like this has been I can't recall any kind of move like this it has happened, but especially on a stock that is at $20, $34, it reminds me sometimes of equities that had happened in the financial crisis. We've seen these kind of moves, but seeing shares go from $20 to 34, a lot of people would say we're going to short that. Well, that's exactly what happened, and then you get a move from $34 all the way up to 76, and then as if that weren't enough, you had all the way to 160. I don't know if there's any trades that executed at this level, but man, talk about 20 to $160 within just a couple weeks, 2 weeks. So that's crazy, a crazy move. What do you do here? I mean, there's only one way to play it. You play it to the upside. Here, I mean, you could look to do something short. There's a couple different ways, but that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about two names that could be the next high short interest squeeze. So here's a new platform that just came out. I've been playing around with it. It helps find where hot money, which I specifically help program into this with what's called Options Hunter. It's from wealthcharts.com, and right here we have a hot money, and this is what I look for: hot money, short-term money going aggressively into options. And you see a few names here that are going to be in play here: GoGo, AMC, Fubo, PLTR, and Space. One of the things that we could take a quick look at is what's known as high short interest. So this is a simple site, highshortinterest.com, and here we have the top one being GameStop. We have, again, Virgin's Galactic, which is right behind there, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, Fubo, and then the other one down here that I'm taking a look at is GoGo. GoGo, I think, is going to be the next short squeeze that we could see prices go up to at least $30. And we'll take a look here at that right now. So we'll type this up here, and GoGo is a stock that has high short interest. Now, I'm not going to go exactly walk you through all of it. You can look for high short interest and look for days to cover. Right now, there's about 6 days to cover. This was the same amount of days that GameStop had to cover, which compacted that buying, and we saw prices just go haywire. Now, we got a little bit of a move here, almost similar to what we saw previously with GameStop. So right now, popped above $12, back down to close at $14.50 with a high of $15.70. And this is another one where this Reddit group called Wall Street Bets, they're targeting this, and they're targeting some other ones, and this could be the next one. Similar setup, with being that there's 6 days to cover on this. We'll take a look here at the option market here. And the reason why we're going to follow the money on this one is because, take a quick look tomorrow, how many options stick in that Feb 20 strike? It's crazy. We're talking about $5 out of the money within 25 days and 58,000 contracts traded. Now, some of that's two-sided trading, but some of this is going to stick. If not some of it, probably about half of this is going to stick. It's going to be interesting to see what plays out here. You also had action with the 20 on the Feb 15 strike as well. So a lot of money in here, similar to what I saw last week in GameStop. All this kind of activity, big money following. This is where activity's at. Now, in March as well, we saw some activity here. We, in our services, do have a position in here that we took. This, I think, is going to be the next YOLO trade. I'm going to give another one as well where I think we could see some activity in this as well. Smile Direct Club is another one. Is heating up here, and Smile Direct If we take a look here at the Feb contract, there is some activity here in the Feb 15 contract. They're buying them at smaller prices, but let's see what sticks here. And let's just take a quick look at some of the other options here. So you got some in the March contract as well. So these plays right now are where day traders are. And one of the other things I want to share with you as well is we have a few minutes. Let's take a look at some of these short squeeze plays and see what the theme and how these short squeezes play out. So specifically, let's take a look at GME, and let's take a look here at the, let's just take a look at the 100-day, oh, we don't really get to see it on this one. The one thing that sticks out, especially with these short squeezes, is that these, okay, here it is. What happens is that they're, if you're going to play these, you got to be this is very speculative. I mean, very risky. And if you play the stock, you're going to have loose stop losses. But I mean, you can just look how fast these move. These are very quick moves. There's opportunity, but you have to be fast. The best way to do it is to play small. This is no specific recommendation. This is only educational. But notice if you look at some of these other plays on these short squeezes, what happens is that in the morning is where the action's at, and they kind of typically fade off in the afternoon, and then they see a gap higher. I could show you a couple other ones, but GameStop specifically is a specific one. You get a big move, kind of peters out in the afternoon, and then all of a sudden it gets a big spike in the morning. First 30 minutes typically you want to sell into, because then it fades back and kind of jumps around. And then you get another spike up higher. So really within the first 15 minutes of trading, if you get the gap higher, or if you're waiting for it to move, it really seems to be where the gaps, the overnight gaps are in play. Or if you're going to trade it on a day trading, play it within the morning and play it with very loose stops. And also if you're trading options, very small option positions, because you got to be able to get in and get out. And you're not going to be worried about getting filled at good prices. You just want to get in and get out. So you're going to probably ideally want to use market prices. You're not going to get the best fills, but that's how the trade-off is with options specifically, and especially with names that have this kind of crazy back and forth action. There's opportunity in there. You just want to make some money, and you don't want to be caught holding the bag here. So at short interest right now, that's what's hot in the marketplace. It's crazy stuff going on, but as I said, GoGo and Smile Direct are two of those that look to be, well, first of all, in play. We're seeing money flow into it. Let's just see if we get those big short squeezes. And Smile Direct Club only has a couple days of short interest. I think about 3 or 4 days. So it's not going to be as packful, but that's what's in play right now. That's where money's going into, and those where the day traders are playing as well. So that's opportunity. We'll talk to you in the next video. Until then, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, share it with a friend. We'll see you soon.